That's how this grief begins. Your coat still smells like rain, like nights we couldn't sleep. I don't touch it much these days, but it still touches me. They said time would dull the ache, but it just taught me how to fake being fine. These dark blues sit with me when the room gets too quiet to breathe. They don't ask me to be strong, they just let me break along. I don't run, I don't choose, I just hide in dark blue. Your laughter lives in empty space between words I never say. I hear you most when no one's here, when the night won't look away. I replay things I didn't do, more than the things I did. Some regrets don't scream or bruise, they whisper then dig in. I learned love ain't always loud, sometimes it's just staying around in the pain. These dark blues know my name, every doubt, every shame. They don't leave when I'm confused, they just stay. Dark blues, I don't beg, I don't move, I just feel in dark blue. Morning comes like nothing's wrong, like the world don't feel this loss. People talk about moving on, like it's just a switch you cross. I smile back, I play my role, say I'm good, say I'm fine. But every step I take alone leaves you further on my mind. If I had one honest prayer, it wouldn't ask you back, it just asks for one more night where I could tell you that I loved you more than I showed. Same lost souls, different towns. Your memory don't cut or sting. It's just another passing thing. I don't polish what was rough. I learn raw is good enough. Some men shout, some men bruise. I learned how to mute. Silence taught me what to keep, what to bury, what to leave. You don't need to settle scores to close doors. These dark blues hold my shade. Never tight, never fade. They don't heal, they don't amuse. They just stay true. I don't rush, I don't lose. I move slow in dark blues. Midnight feels like borrowed calm. No alarms, no charm. I don't fight what's meant to fade. I let time get paid. Strength ain't steel or stone. It's standing firm alone. I don't scream, I don't bruise. I learn stillness from dark blue. If love's a lesson, I passed late. Didn't fail, just recalibrate. Some answers come in shade, not parade. I ain't broken, I ain't new. Just redo. Fade with light, they hold the night. When the world asks me to choose, I don't refuse, I don't win, I don't lose. I just live in dark blues. Morning moves, no cues. Same man, dark blues. Night leans heavy on my back, like it knows I won't crack. Street lights blinking tired cold. Same old truth, same old road. I don't rush with time delays. I've learned patience pays its way. Every scar I didn't show still knows. I've seen promises wear thin, break from trying to win. Some fights die when you refuse to move. These dark blues don't change my mind. They just keep me in line. They don't beg, they don't use, they just groove. I don't bend, I don't lose. I keep time in dark blues. Barroom jukebox plays it slow. Songs about things I used to know. Your name slips through the tune, gone before it lands too soon. I don't chase what fades away. I let distance have its say. Some men shout, some men bruise. I grew quiet, I grew used. Silence taught me how to lead, without hunger, without need. You don't have to steal the room to move. These dark blues keep my pace. Never rush, never waste. They don't heal, they don't accuse, they just stay true. I don't rise, I don't lose. I walk slow in dark blues. Midnight rain taps steady lines, like it's reading my spine. I don't flinch, I don't stall. I've outlived the fall. Strength ain't loud or fast. is knowing what will last. I don't scream, I don't bruise, I learn calm from dark blues. If love's a fire, I let it burn. Watch the ash learn the turn. Some won't cost too much skin to stay in. I ain't empty, I ain't cold, just seasoned control. They just match my time. When the night asks me to choose, I don't refuse, I don't win, I don't lose, I just move in dark blues. In dark blues. Dawn comes through, no cues. Same walk, dark blues. Where you went, some answers hurt too much. I learned to fold your memory like a letter I won't touch. Your name still fits my silence better than any sound. Some people leave your life but never leave you out. These dark blues sit with me. No judgment, no relief. They don't tell me to move on, they let me stay. I don't shout, I don't choose, I just breathe in dark blues. Pause before I say goodbye. In every honest moment, I don't know why. I don't wish things were different, I just wish I was braver then. Loving you was easy, leaving you was when. Some hearts don't break in two, they just learn to wait quiet. These dark blues know my name, every fault, was true. Some love stays quiet so it can last. Save your seat without knowing why. Like you walk in and say I'm fine. The room still holds your weight, even time won't rearrange. I practiced all the words I'd say if I ever got that day, but the door stayed still and closed, and I learned how silence grows. I thought love could wait its turn, didn't know it burns to learn. These dark blues hold my breath when I think about what's left. They don't tell me I was wrong, they just play the song. I don't fight, I don't choose, I just remember in dark blue. I hope you know I'll stay. Sideways, like you're late night gone. My hand remembers your shape, even when my mind moves on. The house don't sound the same when your name's not said. Silence fills the places where our laughter used to live. I didn't know coffee cup still on the shelf, like it's waiting to. I tell myself it's just a thing, but things remember you. I've learned how to smile at work, how to laugh on cue, but every calm I've built still breaks back into you. They say just down the hall. I don't ask for answers now, I just miss it all. Loving you wasn't the hard part, it was learning how to stay. When staying meant pretending you weren't slipping away. If love's a scar, I wear it clean, no anger, no in between. I wouldn't trade the pain I feel for not knowing how real it was to be yours, even once. City hums like it knows my face. Same old streets, different pace. I don't rush what's bound to fall. I learn time and beats it all. Your shadow crossed a passing line. Didn't stop, didn't bite. I don't chase what's overdue, I let it move. I've seen one turn into need, watched need turn into bleed. Some lines once crossed too far, still leave a mark. These dark blues keep me clean, somewhere in between. They don't shout, they don't bruise, they just tell the truth. I don't bend, I don't lose, I move calm in dark blues. I move calm in dark blues. Bar stools lined like empty vows. Same regrets, different crowds. Your name don't ring in rest like I thought I didn't test. I don't hate what didn't stay, I just learned another way. Some men beg, some refuse. I adjusted to the use. Silence taught me how to see what noise hides easily. You don't have to raise your hand to command. These dark blues hold my ground, never lift me, never drown. They don't heal, they don't accuse, they just stay true. I don't rush, I don't choose, I stay sharp in dark blues. I stay sharp in dark blues. Midnight clocks don't know me time, they just in my eyes again. Another lonely sunrise, where's my good times end? Whiskey on my breath, yeah, a bitter taste. Chasing shadows, darling, love gone to waste. Broken glass heart, scattered on the floor. Can't pick up the pieces, don't want love no more. Yeah, broken glass heart cuts me every time. This down twisted feeling ain't no friend of mine. Your words like a razor, slicing through my soul. Left me bleeding, baby, lost all control. Walking through this wasteland, dust and bitter tears, haunted by your memory through all these lonely years. Another shot down, just to numb the pain. Wash away the sorrow through this pouring rain. Broken glass heart, scattered on the floor. Can't pick up the pieces, don't want love no more. Yeah, broken glass heart cuts me every time. This down twisted feeling ain't no friend of mine. Thought I saw a flicker, a spark in the dark. Just another illusion left its cruel mark. This ain't no redemption, just a slow burning fire, fueling all my anger and my dark desire. You smell like trouble and cheap perfume, living in the doorway of that one room. I was half a paycheck, you were half a debt. Empty pack of matches, ashes in your hair. You wrote your number on my cigarette pack, saying, boy, don't keep it if you ain't coming back. You kissed me sideways with your eyes half strap on your lap. You said if love's a car crash, I'll ride the front seat. I just kept on driving with your hand on my knee. You're my whiskey and my love life, burning good, burning bad. You go down like a promise that I never quite had. You're the hit I keep on chasing, you're the bet I can't save. You're my whiskey and my love life, and I drink you anyway. We had good days, baby, like a slow, sweet song. Lazy Sunday records where nothing felt wrong. You'd hum off key, face pressed to my chest. Said, this kind of broken is the kind I like best. And the late nights came like a losing streak. Voices getting louder every other week. You threw your ring at the top stairwell. Said, love don't mean nothing if you don't give all. I said, girl, I'm trying. You said, that's the lie. We stared at the ceiling, let the words run dry. Two silhouettes on a worn-out bed. So many things we never said. You're my whiskey and my love life, burning good, burning bad. You go down like a promise that I never quite had. You're the spark and you're the ashes, you're the storm and the wave. You're my whiskey and my love life, and I drink you anyway. I found your bracelet in the laundry pile. Little silver chain, still smell like your style. I wore it once just to feel your skin. Then I poured one more, let the dog crawl in. My friends say, buddy, you should let her go. But they never saw you dancing in the hallway glow. They never heard you whisper in that half-sleep draw. Baby, if we lose it, we lose it all. Now there's one glass waiting by the leaning chair, cold by the doorway, but there's no you there. I talk to the shadows like they talk back. Play that same old record till the needle cracks. I swear I see you in the corner seat, bare legs folded, keeping time with the beat. You grin like always, say you're doing fine, then fade like steam off cheap red wine. How many times can a fool rewind? How many shots till you lose your mind? How many nights did I let you stay when I knew by morning you'd be gone anyway? I keep swearing off your memory, oh yeah, but it's printed in my bones. Every bruise, every blessing, every key to this home. If love is a bad habit, then I'm hooked on your name. If there's mercy in heaven, it looks just like your fate. You're my whiskey and my